Hi everyone, welcome to Bear Bull Breakout. I'm a swing trader and a long-term investor. In this channel, I will introduce the stocks which I identified through my stock analysis. This is not a stock recommendation. Stock market is subjected to risk. Please do your own research before investing in a stock. So, let's start and see what we have to discuss today. So today I'm introducing a new stock to you. It's ECLERX. So if you see here, this is a fundamentally strong stock with an increased promoter holding. So that's the reason why I bring this stock to you today, because if the promoters are increasing their stakes in the stock, that means they have more confidence in the business, and whenever they get an opportunity to add the stocks in their own company, they used to do that. So if you see here, Eclairus is on such stock that have very good fundamentals, and recently the promoter has increased their stake in the stock. So if you watch out the fundamentals, you can see the debt to equity ratio of the stock is 0.02, which means the stock is almost debt free, and the PE ratio is 19.6, which is less than 3 years EPS average, and obviously the promoter pledged promoter holding is in negative. That means the provider has increased the stock, and then the profit growth over 3 years is 14 percentage, and ROC is 34.8 percentage, and ROC over 3 years is 32 percentage, which are all good numbers. And then the ROE is 29 percentage, ROE 3 years is 26 percentage. Sales growth over 3 years is 16 percentage, and stock price CAGR over 3 years is 28 percentage. So all this shows very good numbers, and overall it ends up as a good fundamental stock. So if you go to the official website of this stock, you can see this is an IT company that gives services and products to Fortune 2000 multinational companies. If you see here, it have 25 plus years of experience, and 80% of their business comes under the Fortune 500 clients. And if you see here, they are well versed in the latest technologies with AI and blockchain, etc. And if you see here, yeah, these are the product that they offer, and you can see Gen A 360, which is a hot cake in the industry, and then Market 360, CX 360, QA 360, like that. And then the services they offer differs between the customer experience services through financial services and even the data analytics and data marketing services like that. And the industries, they are in the banking and financial industry, telecom industry, high tech, and fashion and luxury industry. So these are the main industries they have. They are serving some other industries as well. So if you go to the official website and if you explore here, you will be able to see their business and how well versed they are in this area. So now let's do some analysis of their fundamental numbers. And again, all these numbers are already discussed. You can see the stock P, ROC, debt to equity, everything is already discussed. So now I'm going to discuss about the financial results. If you go here, you can see the quarterly results, and if you compare the March 2026 quarter with the previous with the December, you can see like there is an increase in the operating profit, and the net profit has a slight decrease. And we all know the situations like the advancement of AI. Cloud is like introducing their new platforms very rigorously, very aggressively, so that all affects the AI industry, the tech industry. But still this stock maintained a good profit. Like if you compare it with the December quarter, it's a decrease of like 0.27 percentage, which is a very slight decrease, and which is a negotiable decrease. So that should be fine according to my understanding. So if you go to the yearly profit and loss table, then you can see the operating profit margin has been increased when compared to the previous year, and the net profit also have a great increase here. And you can see the EPS that is also increasing year by year. And if you go to the numbers, the compound sales growth number, and it's showing very strong numbers here, and the compound profit growth or the stocks price CAGR, they are all strong numbers. And you can see the stock price is at negative this year, which means the stock is in a good position to buy. And then you can see the return on equity. You can see the 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, and the last year it's consistently giving a good return on equity. So now let's go to the interesting part, the promoter holding. So if you see here, on December 2025, the previous quarter, the promoter holding was 53.81 percentage. But now, in March 2026, it has been increased to 54.53 percentage. And that's the reason I'm bringing this stock before you, because the promoters are increasing their stake in this particular company. And if you see here, the DAAs, it has been decreased, and the DAAs would have been sold some of their stocks to get the profit. At the same time, FIAs has increased their share, and the important factor that we have to notice about the stock is over the years, right? Like last 3 years, the promoter FIA and DIA has been increased or has been in a stable position, and the public holding percentage has been decreased uh, regularly. So that means like if for a quality stock, for a fundamental strong stock, like if the promoter holding is increasing and the public holding is decreasing, that means it is a good sign to buy that stock, or good sign to like consider that stock. Okay. Being that said, let me go to more analysis. So if you see here, right, you can see there are more analysts who suggest this stock, and it is a good entry point. The profitability is good, and there are no red flags as well. And if you go to the dividend, so you can see the stock is continuously delivering dividends, but it's not that much. You can see that 1 rupee dividend per share is what the stock offers, but it's regularly offering the dividend to all the years. So yeah, so if you keep that in the portfolio, definitely you're going to get some dividends as well. Let's do some technical analysis through going through the chart. And if you see here, and currently the stock is at 1507, and you can see, right, so it's having a good support here at 1378. You can see the stock has took that resistance here at 1378 multiple times, and then it took a support here, then here a small resistance, and then also you can see the support here. So 1378 will be a good support for this stock, and once it breaks this range, right, you can see this range between 1378 and 1714. Once it break this range, then it may move towards like 1967 and then to 2419. And if it goes down, then it will be having a support at 1073. So you can see this support area here, right? It took a resistance here, then support here, and here as well. And if you go to the previous years, there also you can see some resistance here, so which means it can have a resistance at 1073. So this makes this stocks a good candidate to add to the watch list. So long story short, this stock is a fundamentally excellent stock with an increased promoter holding, which makes it as a good candidate to add to your watch list. So add this stock to your watch list and do your own research and analysis before you do any stock investments. So again, this is not a stock suggestion or stock recommendation. I'm just introducing you a stock that I identified during my analysis. I'll come back with another video with another stock that I identify. Till then, bye.